learn how to stencil using a single overlay design. A single overlay design is a design whose parts are all on one stencil or overlay. Let's take a look at our supplies.
Basic supplies are blue painter's tape, a stencil brush, stencil paint, a paper plate, your stencil, and plenty of paper towels. To begin, place your stencil on your surface and secure in place with painter's tape. Next, pour a small amount of paint on a paper plate. Dip your stencil brush into the paint and then offload onto a paper towel. A great way to test if you've offloaded enough paint is to gently brush the back of your hand with the brush. If you see none or only a tiny amount of paint on the back of your hand, you've got about the right amount of paint on your brush. There are two basic methods of stenciling. We're going to start with the swirling method. Swirling involves circular motions of your wrist, applying paint at the outer edges of the design. This produces darker shading at the outer edges and lighter shading in the inner parts of the design. This difference in shading creates more depth and interest to your design. When you've completed the design, immediately remove the stencil. Another stenciling method is called stippling. Stippling is simply a vertical up and down tapping of your brush into the openings of the design. If you find the paint is seeping under your stencil, you simply have too much paint on your brush. Just offload on a paper towel again, and that should solve those issues.
So with a little bit of paint and a small amount of time, you can transform just about any surface into a beautiful work of art, and you can do it inexpensively. See you next time.